So thirsty. Thirsty for life.
But if you close your eyes.
Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be life after post grad, as you can already tell because you've clicked on the video. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys because I feel like I have updated you with like what's going on in my life and stuff like that if you've watched previous videos, but I haven't really talked much about what my life exactly is like now that I've been out of college for about a month. So I thought that I would just talk about what life is like after graduating. It's really truthfully been about 2.5 months since I have graduated college, and I graduated with a psychology degree, actually 2 psychology degrees, pre-occupational therapy and community and clinical track. So there's a couple different ways that you can go with that degree. You can kind of stop there if you want to find like just a regular job where psychology could apply. But at the same time, most generally, whenever you are psychology community clinical, you go on to become a counselor or psychologist or something along those lines. And if you are psychology pre-occupational therapy, you go on to be an occupational therapist. And that is what I'm going to be doing. I've mentioned before already that I have been accepted into the grad program that I really wanted to be in, and I will be continuing on starting in August. So I am at the moment just trying to figure out how I'm going to be preparing for graduate school because there is a lot of stuff coming my way. I've had some friends who already have been through the program and are in it at the moment, and I've heard a lot about what kind of things to look out for and how to best prepare. So one thing that I got was the clinically oriented anatomy book because this is going to be my life whenever August hits, and it's a pretty big, heavy book, and I guess there's a lot more heavy books coming my way. And I guess like the first day's reading, at least for classes before, has been around 80 to 100 pages of reading, and I'm the kind of person that it takes a couple times through for me to actually read and get what I'm reading. So I thought I would eventually try to get ahead and start this before August because honestly anatomy really interests me, but whenever I'm rushing around to try to study it, all I do is cram, and I really want to take the time to kind of get it in my head and learn. So that is going to be coming. I was talking to my old roommate and best friend that we just went to a track meet together, and she told me to wait and give myself a break right now and start in the summer. So I think I'm going to put this off for at least another month and then maybe make a plan for how I'm going to go about reading it and studying. So that's one thing post-grad that's going on. I'm figuring out how to best prepare myself for the graduate program that I'll be going into. But I do have a solid couple of months of just work. So that's what I wanted to talk about more so than not, because I wanted to talk about what it's like to go from going to classes every day and studying all the time and having homework all the time to just going to work and coming home. So, in my opinion, I miss some aspects of college. I miss the friends and the kind of bond that you have with the people that you study with and stuff like that. But I do love being able to go to my job, spend my day there, come home and leave it at work and not have to bring anything home to study or do anything like that. And then on the weekends, they're completely mine. I get to choose what I do with them. I don't have to spend them studying, at least not yet. And I just get to relax. So I do love that. But I'm not going to say that working is just easy peasy lemon squeezy. I have a job that requires some learning and some actual physical work, which is good. I am really happy. I'm very blessed to have the job that I have. I am working as a rehab technician too, so that means that part of my job is being a rehab technician, which includes making sure that the areas that patients are being treated in are safe and clean, sanitized, the equipment has to be clean, the toys that the kids play with have to be clean. I work for a pediatric hospital and I work for the rehab centers underneath of that hospital. So I am constantly working with therapists, speech therapy, physical therapy, and occupational therapy are who the therapists are that are surrounding me all the time, which is really, really cool because I get to pick the brains of so many wise and awesome therapists. So like, I don't know, my biggest advice to you after you graduate, if you are going on to go back to school to do something and you're looking for a job in the meantime, if there's any way for you to get into a facility that has the type of job that you want, even if you are just at a desk checking in patients or checking in clients, I don't know exactly what you're going to be trying to do, but if you are in an office or a location where your job title is in that office, you can always learn something. So that is something that I am so blessed to be able to say. I work as a rehab technician, and rehab is what I am interested in. Rehabilitation, occupational therapy, it's hand in hand. That is what rehab is. And there's also physical therapy and speech therapy that I get to pick the brains of too, which I think is really important because that makes you a better team player and being able to understand what the speech objective is for kids and what the physical therapy aspects are. It just makes you a better therapist to be able to understand what each therapy is working on for a kid, because a lot of times the kids that we see come in for all the therapies. They come in for speech, PT, and OT. So I don't know. Those are some little things that I've learned. I have really been enjoying my job. It is a lot of work, but it is very worthwhile. I've been able to help with some patients. So that's another part of the technician job, is you can actually assist with patient care and helping the therapist to maneuver patients or to be able to complete an activity that takes more than just two hands. So I sometimes get to assist with that, which is one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to be a rehab technician. And then the other half of my job is PSR work. So I am basically in almost like customer service, really. I am always greeting patients as they come in. I'm checking them in, making sure that their insurance is scanned in and correct. I put in insurance if it's not already in the system. I upload IEPs and ETRs, and I just upload all kinds of documentation, and I just make sure that everybody gets checked in and checked out, and that anything in between in the office that needs taken care of, I'm generally able to try my best to take care of it. And then in the meantime, also making sure that the rooms are clean, making sure that the patients are safe, making sure that the equipment is safe and sanitized. So that is the majority of my job description. So I get to hang out with really cool people, really cool therapists, and I get to see little kids all the time, and it is amazing, and I love it. It's definitely opened my eyes to the kinds of things that I will have to know in the future for being an occupational therapist. But really, it has been super nice to be able to go to work my 8 hours. I work 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. So I work 40 hours a week. And it is so nice to come home and cook my dinner and relax and watch Grey's Anatomy or film a YouTube video or edit or just get in touch with some friends. I mean, it's just really nice. The thing that's kind of hard is I've moved out of my home, and I mean, I was living up here for college, but during holidays and during my week, sometimes I'd have like no classes on Friday or no classes on Monday, so I could come home and stay for a while. But now I have to be back up because we don't get a ton of days off at all, really. I think my next actual day off other than the weekends is in May for Memorial Day. So that is one thing to note, that you do have a bigger list of responsibilities once you are post-grad. And I have utilities that I keep track of and bills to pay, this apartment to pay for, internet to pay for. There's a lot of things that come with graduating, but the ability to be able to be on your own and support yourself and to be able to relax and not have homework to worry about right now is amazing. And I love being able to put more emphasis on my YouTube channel. And I know that I still have a long ways to go, a lot to learn, but I have been so enjoying being able to upload regularly. Like, Thursdays are my days, and then I'm really excited about the Fitness Fridays that I'm bringing in. They're definitely really challenging for me, but I am very excited for how it's going to push me. And I don't know, that is basically what my life is like post-grad. I just, write up some chores on my chore list. Sometimes, I take some evenings, I do some cleaning, I do some laundry, but other than that, I get to relax and kind of put my focus on where I want to. So right now it's been mainly YouTube, and I've been trying to support my track team. I'm hoping to go to more meets. I went this past weekend and it was amazing, and I'm so proud of that team. They really are my heart and soul, and I didn't realize just how much I missed it until I went. But I'm so proud of them. They did awesome. But that is something that's awesome about Post Grad, is that I can go and support who I want to, and I can hang out with my friends, and I can just do all of these cool things that I couldn't really focus on necessarily whenever I was worried about my grades and worrying about my classes, because I was constantly stressed out and wondering what the heck I was gonna do. And now my stress level has definitely decreased significantly. So I think that that's been really good. I think right now I am in the process of trying to figure out how to best utilize my time, because like I said, I'm going to be trying to focus on this. Right now I think I just need to take a step back, relax, come up with a routine that is good for me. For the past month I've just kind of been going with the flow, but I think now I am ready to come up with a routine that involves working out more and live my healthy lifestyle and meal prep a little more. I am going to be doing an Arbonne 30-day cleanse. I'm very excited about it. If you have any questions about that or are interested in that, please comment down below, because I would love to tell you about my small at-home business from Arbonne. I'm hoping to grow it so it's not such a small home business, but I am not going to bore you with that right now. I will probably be incorporating some Arbonne into my videos, but not a whole heck of a lot. I'll probably do separate videos other than just my regular uploads for that. But now, until August, this is my life post-grad, and I just thought that I would share that with you guys, because I figure, you know, it would be good to encourage you and tell you about how, even though there's a lot of responsibility, there's also such a positive thing that comes from being able to go to work, come home and relax and come up with your own routine. Like things after college, yes, you need to enjoy college. It is one of the best times of your life, but the stress levels, there's so much potential for those to be relieved whenever you graduate. So that's something I just really wanted to share and put out there, because when I was in college, I just always wondered if the stress would ever quit, and I know that I am going to be putting myself back through more stress, but for now, my stress levels, they're doing pretty good, other than wedding planning, but that's for another day. And I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give this a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit the bell if you want to keep up with me and keep on living this crazy life with me. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.